story, it's like, oh, Shrek and Fiona, and then she's gonna look at the photo, and it's gonna be like a movie from Blockbuster.
All right. What's up, Peas? I just realized you had to do your clap.
I help.
I'm going to need my water.
Yeah.
Look at, you got yours tucked in there.
Camo. It's Georgia camo if it's black.
2 Peas coming back at you from the city of water bottles.
The city of water bottles?
Denver, Colorado.
We're running out of water.
No, the city of
Sin
water bottles. It's because everyone's got water in a freaking bottle.
It's dry, dude.
It is. You got to carry it around. In New York, I only used water, like plastic water bottles, because I'd refill them if someone had a thing. But then if I needed to, I could just ditch it.
Yeah.
And it's like this, I would have to you know what? Now, I don't even really mind carrying this around.
Yeah.
I got used to it, kind of. It's like wearing a watch. It's like all of a sudden it's just a thing you grab.
No matter age or, honestly, lifestyle, really, I feel like everyone got water. Like.
What? Everyone got water. What's that mean?
Got a water bottle.
Oh, yeah.
But it's like, I'm saying people are at the bar freaking with a water bottle.
Here. In Denver. Yeah.
In Denver.
It's a thing here, yeah.
Old people are in the grocery stores with water bottles.
Yeah.
Everybody. It's like, there is no matter what you're doing, everybody got one. Teenagers got one.
Yeah, it's
men, women.
No, it's a necessity. I mean, it is dry. Just thirsty all the time.
You even see the kid size of my water bottle. I buy when a new water bottle drops, I buy it.
Yeah.
Literally the memes there were memes making fun of Stanley cups where people would have a 5-gallon jug of water and like a long tube in it for a straw. And he'd be like, yeah, sorry, I just got to grab my water bottle. And then they're like banging this 5-gallon jug into everything. And that literally made me be like, I got to get a Stanley.
I want to stay. Because you wanted a bigger one?
No, that's what I'm saying.
Wanted a more
all of the
sleek
trendy
one.
water bottles, they make them in like a 12 or 16 ounce.
Yeah,
that kids
so you can get a smaller one.
They're for kids.
Yeah. And that's what you get?
No. They
What
just
did
make
you
them
bring
for
this
kids.
up for? Yeah.
I just feel like it's like a tiny water bottle. I never saw mini water bottles like that, and now they're making
mini hard water bottle, to make it so, or if you have a bag. I mean, if you have a purse or a big bag, or if you're have a work backpack and you want to bring one, it's maybe better than having.
Yeah, some people think they're heavy for sure.
Mine's like a 24 ounce, and it feels fucking huge.
That's only a 24 ounce.
Oh, I don't know.
I've never gone for that Stanley because it just looks so heavy. Let me feel that one compared to this one.
There's a 24 there, but I'm not sure.
I like how Mom put a label.
I know. I just saw that.
My mom used a label maker and put her name on it.
Hand me down. Well, because you know what? If she's bringing it to her studio.
Sure. Oops, I spun that.
Because I wrote on.
Yours is way heavier.
Yeah.
You just know.
But look at the size.
Oh,
yours is actually not that much smaller. Well, mine's full of water.
Okay. Mine's probably half full.
You have like one sip of
mine's
water
half
left
full.
in there.
I do not. Mine's half full.
This is way heavier.
It's a little bit less than
It's like if it's 10 pounds of water and 1 pound of Stanley, man, this one is 10 pounds.
I guess I just kind of took it as mine also had water in it, but mine is fairly empty.
That's so funny. Yeah, I think this is 24. Hold the mic away to drink.
I've actually changed as of recently. And
uh-oh. Live on air, Georgia discovers grime in the mouth of her water bottle.
I watch this one fairly often.
In a move that everyone would expect Jack to make.
Well, it's just weird because it looks really clean, but then but I think it was just.
I had a mark in my straw.
It's gone now.
I had a mark in my glass straw that I was like, yo, still mold growing on the inside. I could not get it without a pipe cleaner. I was like trying to just let it soak in Dawn.
Yeah.
I was putting Dawn down it and swishing it, and it was like nothing. So then I finally got a pipe cleaner, and it came out. And I was like, oh, I was hoping it was like a burn or something. Yeah, and it was something.
Yeah.
But then Mom dropped that cup and broke that straw. So
oh, yeah.
Haven't used that cup. Now I got 2 more of these.
I've changed because...
Did I show you? We talked about the pink one in question last time.
I actually like that one.
It is nice. This is my nice one now.
That's just for when you lose the other one.
Yeah.
For when somebody else becomes married.
That's my new...
They now have a Stanley with the label.
That's the one I fill up when I leave the other one in the car.
Why do you still have the tag on around it?
I don't know. I haven't taken it off. And you know what? It helped in the sauna.
Because you could hold on to it?
Because it was so hot.
I don't take my water in the sauna.
Really? I do. I think it helps me last longer.
I drink a lot before, and I drink a lot after.
I always have to pee when I go in, but I remember once you were like, hold it in. You said it like that. Hold it in. I was like, yeah, maybe having... You know what I was trying to Google? Dude, I feel so old all the time. Every time I Google something, but... I'm like my Googles are so literal, and I'll just type out the whole sentence that I'm trying to.
I put the whole question in.
Yeah, so I'm like, does liquid in your bladder still like get into your whole body? Like if it's in your bladder already, like if you have to pee, are you still absorbing nutrients
You've already processed,
or is it already processed and now it's just waste? So it's just like. Is there a point to holding in the pee?
I'm curious because I just say that.
Yeah, you're the one who told me. Yeah.
I've never looked.
I couldn't find the answer.
Oh, really?
Actually, I just don't.
So
I don't remember.
Know.
Maybe. Do you have your? I don't know where my phone. Oh, here it is.
I'm like, I have to type in this whole new question.
Live on air. Liquid?
I just feel like it's worked for me.
Do you absorb nutrients from bladder?
Maybe like they're getting a second phone. Maybe like
oh no,
if you already have liquid in your bladder, but it's really hot and you get really sweaty.
You're right. It's worse to do it voiced.
Turn into sweat? Question mark.
So just the AI Google overview is that it's storage only and it does not process or take in vitamins. And has a sealed lining to keep urine from leaking back into the body tissue. Okay, this is actually the Reddit question 13 years ago.
Okay.
Can your body absorb water from urine in your bladder if you become more dehydrated? That's what we tried to say.
Yes.
You made it 4
really
sentences. You made it 4 whole sentences. Actually impressive.
The term dehydrated hasn't even come into my head.
Yeah, I know.
Says once it's in the bladder, it's just in the bladder.
Yeah. All right, maybe I'll start peeing before I go in there.
Wait, okay. This is just on Reddit. I have to remember who this guy is so I can definitely find it. It says, in r/no stupid questions. Which sometimes I see that sub and I see a question. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah. I am stupid.
I am also wondering a lot of those things. Okay, so most people say no. And one guy said that in dire situations, the bladder can reabsorb up to 60% of fluids back into your body for purposes of rehydration. This will make your urine very dark. It says that he's a paramedic with extensive anatomy and physiology knowledge. The bladder wall has osmotic permeability to a certain degree. The conditions have to be extreme.
Wow.
So I don't know if a sauna is extreme.
Yeah.
But it does work. I feel like I just freaking sweat a fuck ton and I don't have to pee anymore. And
well,
I don't after. But...
I don't have to pee anymore. I don't feel it when I'm in there, but as soon as I get out, I do have to pee.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, maybe it does sucking the last of the water out right out of my bladder.
Or maybe it holds it there to be like
just in case.
Because you are, I mean, in a sauna, you are stressing your body a lot.
It is
Which
intense.
actually is even interesting. I feel like it has felt so much better since I started wearing my little wool hat.
Yeah.
And one of my friends who
do you have it on you? Should wear our wool hats.
It is in mine. Do you want to get it? I do have mine.
Yeah, get your wool hat. Dang, I actually think yours is kind of cool.
No.
Just with your hair, you look like a fairy.
I feel like mine looks like it's for the sauna, and yours looks like you could like it.
Yeah,
like, you could be
yeah.
like, I love this hat.
I don't know. It feels, it's a little just straight down.
Yeah.
It's not like I'm like, turn it up.
But I do feel like, I mean, yeah, I feel like mine makes me look like a flower, like a cartoon flower.
Yeah, you do look like...
From those old, like, Looney Tune cartoons, you know?
If it was green and you wore it to the Renaissance Fair, people would be like, oh, yeah. It's the nymph of the woods.
Yeah, that is what I feel like it looks like.
Yeah.
Nick's is just gray.
Yeah, I've seen.
It's the same hat, though.
Yeah, something about the stripe kind of, I feel like, makes it actually a little less weird because now it feels like it's, I don't know, than just gray. The wool, just like wearing this, you just are like, and like, I don't know, is part of it is that there's space here?
I think so, because it seems like it's purposefully. I mean, no fucking way.
Why? So is mine not as good because it's like, should I be wearing it like more where there's room up here? Like,
oh, I guess I don't know. Maybe
mine's
it
like
kind of
touching my head.
I don't know if that matters, I guess.
And maybe it's just...
This has to be made for that reason. And I feel like I've seen one lady had one in the sauna that kind of looked like a cone head. So I feel like there was...
Or is it just so you can put your hair up and have it in there?
Well, I can't, but...
Yeah.
Maybe somebody could.
Yeah. The Swedes and their thin blonde hair.
Yeah. Short hair.
Yeah, so now I'm like, dang, did I get a stupid one?
But I mean, has it helped?
Is this podcast just gonna be me and you Googling things that we're trying to learn about?
We should have worn this. You know when we should have worn these? When we golfed at the country club. Last week. That was only 1 week ago.
Yeah.
It was so fucking hot.
Yeah, that was brutal.
It was like you couldn't even... I would like try to have fun, and I would be like... I can't.
Even I was playing so bad too. I was like, this fucking sucks.
Yeah, I was not hitting it well. And Nick was playing really well, and I could tell he just had to be chill.
Yeah. He always just stays level when he's doing really well.
But it's like he's hot, but the heat's like not bothering him, and I was fucking like, help.
Yeah.
I was like moving the cart to sit in the shade. We always call it cooping. Because Cooper would literally sprint through the sun to the shady spot. As soon as he got to the shady spot, he'd lie down. And then he'd sniff around in the shade, and he'd mosey on over to the other side, and then he'd sprint to the next shady spot. So when you're looking for the shade, at Bonnaroo, we'd always be cooping. Maybe it'll make it better in here. This is the second episode with the air conditioning because Jack didn't listen to the last one.
I haven't edited it yet. I just finally made a clip from the first one. Now I gotta go
get
in.
Back on schedule. What are you texting?
No.
You Googling stuff?
Yes, yeah, I am Googling live on air. A sauna head should have a little space and not fit tightly. A bit of room allows air to circulate and creates an insulating air pocket above your head, which helps block the intense heat.
So maybe you don't need it because your whole hat is a little loose.
Yeah.
And my hat's tight right here.
Okay.
And so it makes this little air pocket.
Yeah.
So just different technology.
Yeah, part of it is hair and comfort limits. Yeah.
I mean, mine's tight around my forehead.
As far as does it help? Help what?
feel like it makes it. I'm still dripping sweat in the sauna, but I rarely get to the. It's like there's different levels of like wanting to get out, you know, where you're like, I gotta get the fuck out of here. But then there's some where you're like, I'm gonna freak the fuck out if I don't get out of here right now.
I'm either gonna get out or die.
And it's like, I feel like it prevents that.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I guess my hair has felt... my hair just doesn't get as hot.
Yeah.
Which is nice.
And so I think that you don't want the top of your head to be too hot. And actually a friend of mine who is a doctor said... Because our sauna is at like 180. And Nick will sometimes talk about your guys is going hotter. And she said that... and some places will be like this degree to this degree, but actually the studies that were done, like 180 was like the high.
Oh, really?
You want it to be like maybe 170 to 180. It's like a smaller window than like the 175 to 210 or whatever.
Right. But
so she was like, the studies are like right in that range. So if you're like listening to that research, it doesn't say anything about it being hotter. And she was even kind of like, you know, 190 is like 200 would be like crazy. 200
would be, I mean, 210 is boiling. You can't be in a 200. That'd be crazy.
So that's what like... She was like, that's so fucking hot. And so I do feel like this is like protecting your noggin and brain from the heat.
From the heat.
Yeah.
In the 5G. In
yeah.
In the sauna.
This is what you guys look like, you 5G people.
I like this. Yeah, I don't know. It's been, I feel like when I didn't pay attention and I was in for like 22 or 23 minutes before I was like, gotta get out. Think I'm done.
Yeah.
And then it's not all soaked after, so I don't really know.
No, my head's not really soaked after. And my forehead's like dripping.
I know, I'm like dripping sweat.
Yeah. I don't know, it's wool though. So it's
I'm gonna try to just set it on next time a little more.
Yeah.
Maybe
you want yours to go more straight on. You're trying to keep your hair in.
Yeah.
And then the air pocket be like right on the top of your head.
Yeah,
like
I need a smaller pocket of air.
Yeah.
I just also feel like I'm gonna get out of the sauna and put on some lederhosen.
In the winter, I was sitting in the sauna for 30 minutes. And now I sit in for 20 again.
Yeah. It's 100 degrees outside. Not hot enough. Make it 170.
Yeah.
Are you going to the gym after this?
Yeah.
I think I might too. I'll ride with you.
Okay. Yeah, I've been doing cardio before. And I feel like it's been like, the sauna seems so fucking hot. I mean, just between outside. I'm riding my bike to the gym. I'm still doing some cardio.
Right.
Because I'm trying to get in this routine at the gym, so I don't want to skip that part.
What the routine is doing cardio first?
No, I do it second. And I kind of changed up my lifting schedule. And so to like... Sometimes I'm like, this is all I talk about. But I'm changing my lifting schedule Monday and Wednesday. You know, not super strict, but about Monday and Wednesday is legs. And then Monday, Wednesday. Then Tuesday is arms. And then Thursday's back and chest lifting. And then I'm doing 20 minutes on the bike.
Okay.
And then sauna. And then go.
And that's even if you ride your bike there?
Even if I ride my bike there. Because then on Fridays and Saturdays. Sundays I've been taking off just because I'm busy. And so Fridays, Saturdays, I just do cardio. So I'll do like a longer, more endurance. And I will still do that even if I ride. Because then I'm like on a cardio only days. It stretches out the cardio a little bit.
Yeah. Wow.
So, but anyway, so I'm like still doing the bike. Yeah. And then I'll ride home afterwards. Sometimes. And so like if it's leg day and you do that, oh my God. There's this one hill, one really steep block. Not even, it's like half a block. And it's like.
No, for real. Coming back.
It's so embarrassing. People look at you and I'm like.
I was like, man, I got that to the gym so much faster. I got to Comedy Works last night so much faster than I got back. And yeah, it is downhill. And
it's
coming
slight, dude.
Coming up like 14th or 13th fucking on a bike is like each pedal is how much you move.
Literally.
It's so freaking
you have to like
steep.
stand the whole time.
Yeah, I was like so sweaty when I got back. Yeah, it's brutal. You do have to stand or else it's almost like you can't even get the momentum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On this hill I have to stand, and then it's like when you finally get to a point where you don't have to stand. And it's like you finally get to sit down, but then you're still like, oh, you can't stop. I see people get off their bike and walk up this hill even, and I'm like, I'm not doing that.
Yeah. I can't. I tried to ride it out of the parking garage. That's straight up.
Fuck. I feel like that guy's always looking at me because there's all these signs that say no pedestrians.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what do you want me to do? Go get in the elevator? I
never see any. It's this lady every time, I feel like, and she's just like got the blinds closed and looking at the computer.
Yeah.
I'm like, she doesn't want anyone to talk to her.
Yeah. Yeah, no, this is just one guy that was standing out there, I guess. I don't see them very much.
One time I couldn't get the door to open.
Oh, really?
I'm just standing in front of the garage like, how does this freaking work? I see one sensor, it's not working. And then she comes out, and it was a different sensor, I think. But it felt like I, like, knocked on the door, and she, like, jumped up like she was texting. She was, like, just so lost in TikTok. It was like...
Whoa, where am I?
Yeah.
She's like, oh, sorry.
Fuck, oh, shit.
Cherry Creek Trail, when I used to ride that, we used to live right off of it, and... It was like, that's when I started riding my bike, and it was awesome. And it was like, you basically went one block down and got on the trail. And then I was riding to Comedy Works so much at the time, it was like, you're right there once you get off on Larimer.
Yeah. Remember when we did acid and went on the Cherry Creek Trail on those scooters?
Oh, my God. And we went on the pedestrian side by accident.
Oh, is that what we did?
Dude, I always think of this old man. I remember him so vividly from that trip being like, pedestrians only. And it's like, dude, we were fucking gacked out. It's just like, it was like, I remember, the thing I remember about that trip and how hard it was that I remember getting off the scooter, and it was like the acid fucking bam!
It was like right behind you the whole time. I got off and go, how was I on that? I felt like I was running away from it. It was holding onto my shoulders like, you're not getting away from me. And I'm like, there's too many people. I'm like, we're like weaving. It's right at the beginning of COVID. So literally everyone is off work and everyone is outside. Denver did not give a fuck. They're
and
like, we're like outside
5 miles.
And we went so far on these scooters, and we were just like,
and it's like, sorry, but pressing a button down with your thumb for like 5 miles is so much.
We're just like, yeah. Well, and then you're so focused and you're weaving.
Yeah.
And even when it wasn't pedestrian only, it was freaking busy. I remember. I mean, we were constantly.
Yeah.
And yeah, I remember we parked right out front of your house, and we got off, and I was in the yard like, am I tripping balls?
We stopped and we went to the park. Or we parked at the park or something, and we just like laid down in the grass.
Yeah.
And it was like,
it's just like freaking.
It's like all of a sudden I'm tripping harder than I've ever tripped ever.
All caught up to us. Fuck.
That was crazy. I fell off those scooters so many times.
I remember you falling off. You were like, I came to visit, and we were using them. And we were getting on one in a park. They were like in a parking lot behind a building, maybe off Broadway or something. We're like getting on him, and you're like, man, I freaking fell on one of these, and she has this huge scab on her knee. She's like, I fell off of one of these, scraped my whole knee up, and then we get on him, and I start going, and I turn around, I just hear gunk, 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 and I turn around, and she had fallen right on the exact same scab, busted it wide open.
Yeah, I was bleeding a lot. I have a scar on my knee from that.
That actually was so funny,
whammy.
though, because you were just like, you were talking about how you just fell off.
Just like literally story of my life being like, I just fell off one of these. And then freaking...
I mean, didn't even go 2 feet. It was like, I don't know what you did.
And probably kept riding it.
Yeah, we rode it. We had to take them. We were going somewhere.
Oh, yeah. I like went around a curve one time.
Nick had the car.
I went around a curve one time too fast and just totally lost control of it, and it like flew out under me. And
oh my God.
It became very close. I did fall, yeah. And my
body tingles thinking about it.
I didn't cut anything, but I I like was kind of lucky, like little rocks, gravel, whatever in my hand, but like no cuts, like I did with the knee.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was. I've lost control a few times, but I've fallen off. I used to longboard to this one job.
Ugh.
And I fell off one time, and I have a photo of the cut, but I fell off one time. I hit my face, and it's like,
no helmet, probably.
No helmet, and not to mention, but it's like, sorry, especially if you don't have health insurance, don't go near a skateboard.
Yeah,
don't
even crazy.
Think about a skateboard too much. And I fell off, and I like hit my face, and my nose ring had like sliced into my nostril, but that was it. I maybe had a little bit of a bruise or something, but it was like, that was it.
Good thing you got such a big-ass head. Bounced off like a cantaloupe.
I mean, it's like, yeah, so lucky I didn't lose a tooth or something.
Yeah.
I mean, just like...
I mean, your nose ring slicing up your nostril is a little gross.
But it's like, I just couldn't believe that it's like I literally hit my face and all that happened was...
Yeah. You had a good fall.
Yeah. Yeah, I actually haven't really fallen off of my bike, which is like knock on wood. I feel like I'm a pretty safe, cautious rider, of course, but I'll get going and I'll like swerve and weave around stuff, but I feel like I've just gotten way better at it too once I get back on it, I'm like, okay.
Yeah, I can't think of a time where I fell, where I didn't get hit.
Yeah.
Skateboard though, longboard, my body fucking tingles thinking about a longboard. When I see people on longboard, I'm like, are you insane?
Yeah.
You are 30 years old. This is a death sentence.
Nick landed a kickflip in 2021. And I remember him trying over and over and over again. And then it was like kind of like this thing, like, I'm going to do it again. Like, I'm going to make sure I can do a kickflip every year or whatever. And it's just like, as we go, I'm like, don't even get on this.
Yeah.
Why would you get on? If you get on this, we're dead.
Only if you have a harness. He like tries it shoots out, it kills you in the throat. He falls backwards, breaks his neck. Murder-suicide by skateboard.
It's like, yeah, it's crazy.
I know.
Some things are just too risky.
In COVID, me and my buddy were skating. Like, I don't know, just went to a parking lot. He's like, I got a skateboard. Fuck, I was 30. He's 5 years older than me. When we're going around, dude, we even talk about that looking back, like, yo, what? We had no business being on. We're trying kickflips, we tried shit. I'm like, dude, I tore my ACL like fucking a couple years later. I'm like, dude, I can't believe that wasn't the fucking...
Tore your ACL doing number 2.
Yeah.
Just like pick up basketball.
Yo, yeah. The number, after skateboarding, the second worst thing, yeah. Just shouldn't do it.
Up.
Yeah, the skateboard the wheels are so small. Gotta wear a helmet though.
I would only do skateboard. I would only do longboard over a regular skateboard. I'm just like, I don't even know how you push those little wheels like on.
I just like, how do you even stop? You really gotta fall. It's the only way to stop.
Yeah, you like have to jump
like a
off.
Bike, you're slamming on brakes. A skateboard, you're like, no.
Yeah. Plus, I feel like a little bit like on a skateboard, your whole body's really working. And on a bike, I'm kind of like...
Skateboards are so unchill, like, travel-wise. Like, it sucks to skateboard, like, down a street. There's little pebbles and rocks. The sidewalk sucks. The street sucks. You're literally going so slow.
Yeah.
Like, one push gets you 20 feet. Yeah. And you're like... You don't really get to sit back and cruise ever unless you're fucking flying down a hill.
Then if you do get a hill, it's like now you're just standing on this little board freaking going 30 miles.
Yeah. It's like, well, either I hit the flat part or something hits me, and it's my only options. When people like they just swing the board out and it like... Oh, this is what I was thinking about roller skating.
So many people roller skating now.
You know, I saw a girl roller skating yesterday, and me and Dallas were walking, and I was like, sometimes you see someone skate, and you're like, I wish I could do that. Like, she was like carving up this. She was gliding around like so fluid. And I was like,
when somebody's really good at something, though, they make it seem so
totally,
easy. That's why everyone thinks they can do comedy.
Yeah, totally. No, totally. I mean, I didn't think I could do. I knew I couldn't do that. I'm just like, but when you see someone, you're like, oh man, that would be fun. That makes it look like it's not stupid.
Yeah.
To be on skates, like, you know, she's like weaving around, and then Dallas is like, do you want to, like, I think she knew someone who was going. Someone's party is like gonna be at a skate rink or something. I was like, nah, I'm not. I mean, it looks cool, but I'm not gonna get on them. That's fucking crazy.
My time's over.
You know, when we were fucking 10 years old and mom got on rollerblades for about 5 seconds.
Oh my God, and literally
and broke both wrists.
She just sprained both of her wrists.
I'm like, yeah, that's exactly what. Yeah, you just fucking go down and psh.
Or remember when I literally feel like I just was telling Nick about this, because she sprained her wrist roller skating and rollerblading, and then we would go on vacation and water ski. And remember, you and I would like just pop up. Yeah. Like we could hold ourselves up. I could never do more than that. I really couldn't even get a grip on like one ski.
Yeah, I couldn't do that.
But we could like get up and hold ourselves. And then I feel like mom did it one time. And remember, she like either tore her hamstring.
Oh,
she did something. Yeah. She had a huge bruise on the back of her leg.
Right.
And then like 3 days later, John did it.
And did the same thing.
Same thing. Yeah. And then they were both like in the condo, couldn't walk.
Yeah, dude. Over 40, it's over.
Yeah.
Unless you're like a millionaire with amazing insurance and you just are funneling, you know, aborted fetus serum into your fucking veins to stay young for the rest of your life.
And that's what is like, that's the thing, is it's not even like, yeah, obviously if you get hurt and you don't have insurance, you have to pay a lot of money, sure, but it's like the inconvenience of being injured.
Not being able to walk.
To have crutches.
That's why I think it's faster to heal from a torn ACL without surgery than if you get surgery. But, you know, it's just not. Now you're just going to, like, fucking. One day it'll all come falling apart.
You know, I feel like I've talked to several people, though, who have been like. It's just interesting, the mindset, because I feel like we had it a lot in Nebraska. But it's like, you have this torn ACL, and it's like, do you have to get the surgery? And it's like, well, maybe you'll get the surgery, but it's not an immediate thing. And people are like, you're not an athlete.
Yeah.
You're not like doing the things these athletes are doing. And it's like, I just feel like there was this, especially, I mean, we grew up in Nebraska, but where someone would get like injured doing a sport in high school and they're like, gotta come back. Gotta like rehab it, come back to this sport. And it's like, why though? You're like a 16-year-old mid basketball player. You don't have to come back.
I mean, if you're 16, I think you just think like, still your dream.
Yeah.
Is that you're going to be good eventually.
But I had a friend in high school who had a rotator cuff injury, and she had surgery, I mean, as young as like 8th grade. And she's like in high school having doctors be like, look, you can either like try to play again, or you could like pick your kids up one day.
Yeah.
And it's like, what are you shoving her back into sports for? But yeah, I mean, not that she didn't want to do it, but it's just like as a mindset.
Yeah, no, and I was never that dedicated.
Well, and that's when I went to a small high school, so it's like, who cares?
Yeah, what are you doing, you know? No, yeah, turns out you just don't need it.
And honestly, your ACL made me feel, because I mean, even you worry me sometimes. You're doing squats, putting weight on, and I'm
trying
like,
to grow that ass.
Do the hip thrust.
Trying to
probably be better on your knees.
Trying to grow my ass so my bidet stops shooting up my back. I don't cover the whole toilet seat, so the bidet keeps getting the bottom of my hair wet. So
crazy.
trying to squat that ass up, cover the whole hole.
But now people will come in and be like, "Oh, I have a torn ACL," and I'm like, "Okay."
Yeah.
I'm like,
it's gonna be a little more flexible.
I go, does it bother you? And they're like, no, not really. I'm like, okay.
Yeah. Not that scary. But maybe I can get it fixed on free insurance.
You have insurance?
I have
the Colorado one. Oh, nice.
Denver First or whatever. Colorado
Nice.
First, yeah. I got it right before I tore my ACL.
Yeah. I remember you signing up just on September 13th.
Yeah. We look like some sort of Clockwork Orange gang where they wear those some stupid ass outfits.
These were in style probably once.
Ooh, wee, with a little nail duels. A whack, and a murder.
Is that from Clockwork Orange?
I mean, that's kind of how they act, yeah. But they do murder and rape, and it's bad.
We do not condone.
They're just like their gang is like running around wearing like pajamas with jock straps on the outside.
Oh. I've never seen it.
Yeah, I think it was good. I saw the Odysee.
Did you? Is it good?
Yeah.
People keep talking about it.
Yeah, it was cool.
I don't know if I want to see it. My friend invited me to a movie, and she has like the movie pass, so I think she could just get us both free tickets.
Wow.
Which actually is so funny. Don't let me forget to tell you about this thing I did with the pretzels. I look like a maniac, and then anyway, but so we went and saw this movie, and I was like just gonna agree to whatever movie she said because I really don't care. And she talked about another movie, and then we went and saw this movie, The Invite, with like Seth Rogen. And,
oh god, everything has to be about open marriage.
Well, and it's like, yeah, it just is like
trying to lower the divorce rate by being like, look, it's cool to be open.
It was just, I guess I thought, and I even thought there were things in the movie, and this is like spoiler for this movie, but I don't know. I don't recommend, I guess.
Spoilers for The Invite. Pause here.
And it's like, if you like, I mean, yeah, I guess if you like seeing people in turmoil and not fix things, and you want to remind yourself that everybody's life sucks a little bit, it's like maybe you would like it, but I thought things were happening in the movie that hinted towards, there's like Edward Norton and Penelope Cruz. Penelope Cruz is just like one of the most beautiful people on the planet.
Yeah.
I'm just like, this is crazy that, I don't know, it's hard to even believe sometimes when she's acting, because I'm like, you're just so beautiful. But it's them two, and then they're like over at their neighbor's house, this other couple, and I just feel like she's kind of giving him this weird tour, and he kind of like looks at some things on the side table or whatever it is, and it just seems like maybe something more sinister is gonna, like, maybe they're like casing it or something, and then it's like, nope, not at all, it's just exactly as you thought it was gonna be.
Okay.
It's everything they laid out. That's all it is.
Wow.
Yeah. With a not happy ending.
Chill. Yeah, good thing. Now I don't want to see it. Not that I did want to see it. Ugh.
Yeah. And it all, you know what else I don't like? And this is like, not to knock your art. It's all
cool it on slapping.
It's over the course of like what a dinner would be, so like a couple hours.
Yeah.
And it's just like,
really?
And it's all in the same apartment. It's like,
it's one night.
Yes,
the whole movie.
The whole movie.
Whoa, it's
the
not
whole
like...
movie. It's not even. It's like the whole movie is like start to finish of right before they get there, and then right after they leave.
Yeah. Okay.
And it's like, I just don't like that whole run on.
And they're broken up when they leave.
Edward Norton and Penelope Cruz, no.
No, but Seth Rogen.
I mean, no, but they're married. They are like arguing immediately. They're like miserable, and but then they're like they're pushing through this dinner party, or this, she like invited him over, and she's saying, you know, she's like saying how they've had these plans for so long, they can't cancel now, blah blah blah. Comes out later, like, actually she made the plans this afternoon. And basically, you can hear they're having sex parties upstairs. Penelope Cruz is like coming a bunch, and Olivia Wilde's character is like obsessed with it. And so then it's like
they're in an apartment.
They're in an apartment, and then that's the thing too is like Seth Rogen's like, you fucking planned this, you planned to have this, and it's like Edward and Penelope, their characters know it's stressful in there, and they know they're fighting. They even tell him right at the beginning, "Are you sure this is a good time? Are you sure?" And they're like, "No, it's great." And they're like, "We could hear you fighting outside."
Yeah.
And so Seth Rogen's kind of like, "Oh, it's a bit contentious in here, so." I get if you don't want to stay. It's like everyone's kind of being like wishy-washy. And then Edward Norton's like, I love contentious environments. And so they like come in and do this dinner party.
Yeah.
There's like this, it's like all weird. So Seth Rogen's like, you fucking planned this. And so then that's kind of weird for a minute. But then they basically like talk about it. And they're like gonna swap. So then Seth Rogen's going to go off with Penelope Cruz. And then, so now Seth Rogen's like, I mean, are you cool with this? And then she's like, I mean, I'm cool with it if you're cool with it. And then he's like, okay, I guess we're cool with this.
Yeah, like, Seth Rogen's like, I'm cool with it. Olivia Wilde's really hot too.
She is. Yeah. I feel like the setup for this movie.
And then they just have this swap and then they leave and then that's the end of the.
No, and then they go into the separate rooms together and it's like, Edward Norton's like almost about to eat Olivia Wilde out, and then Seth Rogen and Penelope Cruz are like, Penelope just told him to take his pants off. Trying to take his pants off, he freaking trips, falls, hurts his back, which is something that happened at the beginning too, is his back hurt. So he came home and laid down immediately, and so then they're kind of fighting about the dinner party. So now he hurts his back again, and he's like freaking out, comes out of the room, has to lay down. He's like, where's my lumbar pillow? Whatever it is. And so then Edward Norton and Olivia Wilde, Edward Norton can hear him yelling, and he's like, okay, I think we should help. And she's like, no, he's good. It's just his back. You know? And so then they all have to go back in there. And then, so nothing happens. Olivia's all pissed about his freaking back. And then, in a crazy turn of events, Penelope Cruz and Edward Norton start fighting with each other. Just arguing a little bit like couples do. And then Penelope Cruz is also like a sex therapist or something. So then she kind of has them talking. And then basically they do this like little mini therapy thing. And they're like, yeah, it's not working out. Everyone's miserable. And she's like, okay, bye. And then her and Edward Norton leave. And then Olivia Wilde and Seth Rogen kind of go sleep separately. He's going to sleep in his office. And she's going to go sleep in the room. And he's like a failed musician, which is like why he's miserable. He even says that. And so then he like never plays the piano anymore. And then at the end, he kind of plays the piano a little bit. And then she goes over and kind of starts playing the piano with him. So it's like maybe they do just stay married. I don't
know. It's just like a movie about nothing for nothing.
Yeah.
It's like a dream where you just like are about to get eaten out by Ed Norton, and then all of a sudden you just don't, and you're like, no, go back to sleep.
It just is. I feel like it's
trying to get
like
my pussy ate by E. Norton.
Edward Norton, I will say, I think he's like, I really like Edward Norton, and it's like kind of a weird character. But I guess I thought, if something more sinister had been going on, I feel like it would have been more fun.
Yeah,
but it's kind of just. It just seems like one of those things where they're making these movies and it's like, this could be real. And it's like, I don't need it to be like that real.
Well, because there's another movie called The Invitation or something where it's like, it is a sinister.
Oh, really?
It's like a dinner party, but it's kind of like trying to get people into a cult or something.
Oh.
And it's got, I can't remember. I've read the synopsis like a couple times and been like, damn, maybe I should. But that, the acting just doesn't seem like it's that great in it. Yeah. So I'm like, I'll just watch. I'll just read it. And spoilers for The Invite.
Yeah.
As if, honestly, there aren't really spoilers for that movie. You kind of know what you're getting into.
That's what it was just like, when you're watching something and you're like,
waiting for a twist.
Yes. Yeah. There was just like, you were just like, oh, this is just exactly what it is.
If there's no twist or reveal, there's no fucking point to the whole thing.
Or at least some sort of like
still read it.
Reconciliation.
Yeah.
Give me a happy, if you make me sit through that, like give me a happy ending. There was really odd. I will say I laughed a few times because it was like really awkward.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it seemed very real. And it's like, this would just be like if I went to my friend's house and we were bickering and they were bickering, or so like it's just as like I didn't do it.
Yeah, the Odyssey was like awesome, but I mean it's like just like an epic tale, so it's just like Here's what I'll say. I was not bored the whole time. Like, it was almost 3 hours long, and I was like, I could have gone even a little longer.
Really?
It was like, it was pretty fun. It was pretty. The end, I thought. Gotta end eventually. But the way it ends, sometimes the dialogue is a little fantastical. It's like, it is old, so it's a little corny, but I think it was done. Here's the problem. So this is like, we were reading about the movie. Dallas wanted to go see it. I wouldn't. I probably would have waited till I watch it at home. But Dallas wanted to go see it, and we're looking up because it was shot on 70 millimeter.
It's like
IMAX. But then IMAX and 70 millimeter IMAX are different.
Okay.
So there is an IMAX 2K, an IMAX 4K, IMAX 70 millimeter.
Okay.
And so there's only 2 IMAX in Denver, but there's only 2 IMAX 70 millimeters in Colorado, and one's downtown or at like Colorado Center. So that one, and then one in the Springs.
Wow.
Is the only 70 millimeter.
Wow.
And that one was the only tickets available for yesterday, Monday at even at 8 a.m., but at 2:30 was only in the front row were available.
Oh,
so we're like, we're not doing that. But then we're like, it's 100 degrees. We're like gonna go see it. So we're like, fuck it, we don't really care. But I kept looking up the difference between, like, you can find charts online that show you what you see in 70 millimeter IMAX and what you see compared to what you see in standard 70 millimeter, or what you see in IMAX 2K compared to IMAX 70 millimeter or 4K.
Sure.
And it cuts so much out.
Really?
Just of the picture. So it's not even that big a deal. Doesn't affect the movie, but I thought about it the whole time. It was so annoying.
And so what do you mean, like the size?
Because like if there's
screen?
a scene where maybe it's like you see his face, he's looking down at something and something's going on. It's actually, you can see the sky above him in 70 millimeter IMAX.
Okay.
But in IMAX standard or 70 millimeter standard, it's like his hair is not in the picture. It's just his face.
Oh.
Like, that's how much it's cutting out. It's like some scenes where they're like on a little fucking boat where they're like, it's like they had a rowboat or boats with a fucking like sail. So they like get to the ocean and they like expand, the sail is blowing up and the wind's taking, and like you see the whole the sail takes up like the whole screen. And if you saw it in 70 millimeter, you see the top of the mast and the sky and a little more of the water, and like it's just, the picture's so much bigger.
Wow.
So there's just a couple parts where in my head I go, I wish I could see more of that guy's head. Like, it was just in my head. But, tickets to that are like $35, and like it was just like all week the only open seats are front row. Like if you tried to go any day this week at any time, it was crazy. I'm like, it wasn't that good. It wasn't like, I mean, maybe if I saw it in 70 mil, but it didn't do anything. I don't think I felt even as amazed as when I went and saw the first Avatar.
Yeah.
I mean, that first Avatar movie was like fucking mind-blowing.
You know what, though? 3D.
The 3D was
3D.
Yeah, it's not.
3D's the best.
Right. And I mean, it looked great, but like, yeah, it's like there was some monsters, and it was cool.
I feel like I want to see it because everyone's been talking about it, but I ultimately just don't feel like I'm like that interested in the movie. And it's like, I mean, we all read the book in high school, and this is based off, somebody actually told me the book this one's based off of is really good because it's just like translated better as like a story than when
as opposed to poem.
Yeah, then like so like literal, I guess. Yeah. I mean, I read it the one time in high school.
What?
Don't you read the Odyssey in high school?
No.
What do you read?
I didn't. That's crazy.
Really?
You read the Odyssey, you think?
I think so.
I don't know if you did. That's fucking wild. In Ralston? I fucking doubt it, dude. That'd be crazy.
Yeah, by Homer. I was gonna say Homer, and then I was like too embarrassed to be like, maybe I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, you didn't. I feel like everyone read it.
I didn't. That's crazy.
Yeah, I feel like you like read it as like together. Everybody reads it.
Wow. I don't know if I want to read it.
But actually, that's what I'm just like. I don't remember it that well. I mean, books that you read in high school, but it's like
I didn't care about.
I have no interest to read it again.
I didn't care about going to see it, but I did read the like overall arc of like the story of the Odyssey, and I was like, okay, I go see this. You know what? It felt like if a Lord of the Rings movie was just in one movie.
Yeah.
I didn't like it as much as Lord of the Rings, but I liked it more than Hobbit. So it's like if one of those epic trilogies was just one fucking 3-hour movie, I'm into it. Because it is like kind of 3 different parts you go through.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, everyone's just like, I mean, it's visually stunning. It's awesome. I get the like hype, but you're also just like, the Odyssey is a story of a guy telling a story.
Yeah.
So you're kind of like, yeah.
Yeah.
It was a little, but I mean, it was great. It was a great movie. I was not bored for 1 second, and I was like watching up until the end. I was like, I could keep going.
Yeah.
Like I wanted even a little more. But
I mean, it's got good people in it.
The cast is unbelievable. And yeah, it's brutal. They do kill a bunch of animals, which I did not like. Like right away. Like in such an unnecessary. The first one was so unnecessary that I'm thinking.
Like they're actually killing them, or they like.
No, you're not like seeing them. Well, one scene, Robert Pattinson's like, and his like crony, they're like kicking a dog. Ooh. It's all old, and so you hear it whimpering, and everyone's like, "Stop!" Well, Tom Holland, it's like his father's dog. And Robert Pattinson seems a little, I mean, he's like a scumbag, but it seemed like maybe, he was a scumbag the whole time, but
yeah, I don't like that.
It was one of the very first scenes of like Odysseus when he's like talking to John Luke. Here's a small spoiler, but it's not a spoiler of the movie, but it's like explaining how he got this dog, this hunting dog.
Okay.
That's just like, honestly, the dog that's a puppy is a hunting dog, and the dog when it's old is a small terrier. It's so crazy that
really
the
weird.
Dog choice was crazy because it was not the same kind of dog. But it's like John Leguizamo is this fucking like his mentor, some old guy, and he's like got this box of puppies, and he just grabs one and like throws it over a cliff. And then when he's gonna do the second one, Odysseus is like, whoa, hold on. He's like, I'll take this one. And so it's like kind of trying to show that Odysseus is this like caring guy, but you're like, dude, you didn't have to fucking show us that. So they don't show it dying, but I was like, I'm immediately like, whoa.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't like that. Why it's so unnecessary for like the fucking, what's the times? And, and then the shepherd guy has 2 watchdogs that you don't see them get killed, but you see them burning their bodies, and you're like, fuck.
Yeah. I do not like dead animals in a movie.
And this comes after, and then I'm like later in the night, I'm like, we're kind of in movie mode. Oh no, that was yesterday. So Sunday kind of in movie mode because I showed her Shaun of the Dead. She had never seen it. It's my favorite movie. One of top 5. And then I start watching John Wick 4. John Wick 4 is all about like assassins all got these fucking dogs that help them. And the whole movie I'm like on edge. Like, if anything, I swear to fucking... Because even in the first movie, they kill a dog, and when I rewatch it, I skip over it. It's the very first part, so I skip over it. But later, more and more assassins are using their dogs the whole time, and I'm just thinking, this is just like the recipe for disaster. For both the assassin and my mental well-being.
Yeah, I do not do well when dogs are killed.
I'd watch I'm like, not enough kids die in movies.
I can watch literally like the most gruesome murder of any type of person.
You don't see enough children death. They always survive.
But yeah, an animal, I can't. especially a whimpering dog. Hell no.
Oh fuck. Yeah, that's what I was curious about, that movie with the dog. That's like the horror movie, like Man's Best Friend,
yeah.
And I asked someone about it, and they were like, it wasn't like bad for the dog. I was like, I'd probably watch it.
Yeah.
But
a dog is.
I don't even want to see. I don't want to see Marley and Me again. That was freaking no dog death, no matter what.
You know what's funny? I never watched Marley and Me.
Yeah, because you knew.
I was like, dog's definitely good.
Yeah, but I did it as like, you know what though? It is a really happy. It's a beautiful, happy movie. So like, the dog dies in a way where you're crying, but it's not like, you're not gonna like lay down and think about putting your dog down. You're gonna think about all the great times you had together. There's this.
I literally watched a video yesterday that was like, they made a video from a dog's point of view where they're like, it was just me and my dads. And this is 2 dads. And then it's like they adopt a kid, they bring the kid home, and then it's all these photos of the dog and the kid, and then the dog and a second kid, and then a second dog. And then it's like eventually the first dog isn't there anymore, and he's like, even though I'm not going to be there forever. And so they just have this one dog and the 2 kids again, and it's like, that video made me cry.
Yeah, it's making you tear up right now. No, that gets me. That gets me all the time. Or the little meme where the dog is like in dog heaven now, and the Grim Reaper's there, and he's like,
I haven't seen that.
This is a guy. I'm not even gonna get this out. I'm gonna cry. And and he goes, "Was I a good boy?" And the Grim Reaper's like, "No, I heard you were the best boy." It makes me fucking cry. I can't believe I couldn't even say it. Like, I heard you were the goodest boy. Yeah, and then they're walking off into the sunset.
It's touching and it's hard.
Yeah. I made myself freaking cry. Whoo!
Yeah, and sometimes you can think back to, there's the one I always talk about, the dodo. Sometimes I just scroll all the way through the video and see how it ends, because I'm like, I can't watch
the
this.
Dodo.
One more. It's like a video
site.
Yeah.
Okay.
But they had this video basically of this like an older fat guy, and this guy's like, the doctor basically was like, you're not gonna live more than 5 years if you don't like figure something out.
Yeah.
And so he starts walking all the time. So then he goes and gets a dog. And then he adopted this dog because this dog was also old and fat. And it's like the dog wasn't going to survive at the shelter. So then it's like now he's walking every day with the dog. And they both, I mean, he was still alive and the dog lived like 5 more years or something.
Oh, crazy. Wow.
And so then that dog died, and then he was like on to the next dog, but he was like still going.
He was losing weight.
They saved each other.
Yeah, yeah. And, fuck.
That one, yeah, really. Sad.
Yeah, no commercials ever made me not drink and drive, like the one with the guy who leaves his golden retriever, and then he's petting him, and then he goes out the door, and you think it's gonna be like a dog treat or a dog food, but then the day turns to night, and then the night turns like kind of to day again, and it's like think of everyone who's waiting for you or something, like give the key, call a car. Yeah, it's so fucking brutal. That shit makes me freaking cry every time.
Even the episode of Futurama.
Oh, don't even. I will say that episode is notorious for how sad that was
so fucking sad.
That's like an internet meme. That's almost what makes that show so famous, is that episode literally made everyone in a generation cry. Because we watch a freaking Simpsons, and then we're like, Futurama, and then they give us this episode where the dog is waiting for him for the rest of his life, and you're like, fuck, dude.
I literally, I just think about it sometimes.
He doesn't bring him back to life because he's like, he lived a whole life without me. He was fine, but then his whole life was him just waiting for him. You're like, oh. So cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit always... Man, I can't believe that I just cried so hard from that fucking... Trying to say that meme. It's only like 2 lines. I don't even remember exactly what the guy says. But because I've seen the meme in other iterations where it's like, if a video game's dead, they're like, was that a good game? And they're like, no, you fucking weren't.
Yeah, it's sad. Love dogs. I can't even, I feel like people always ask me if I'm gonna get another dog, and I'm like, I just couldn't even. Having another dog would just make me cry about my old dog.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I bet it was I bet it was kind of weird, but I was showing Dallas. I was like, "You got to see Coop." I was showing her all these pictures. I was looking for the ones where he's on your lap at the counter. Those are like my favorite pictures of all time.
I love those.
And you're cracking up, and he's just sitting there like, oh. And so I'm like looking for all those, and then I'm like showing her all these pictures of Coop, and I'm like, I'm drunk. I was like, is this a crazy thing? This is my sister's dog.
Yeah.
My nephew, we lived together for a bunch of years.
I mean,
at the beginning and the end.
So long.
Yeah, the whole time.
I mean, yeah,
I was there at the beginning.
You knew him. I mean, that's sometimes I think about that. I'm like, that's like such a long period of time. 16 years.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Well,
the freedom, though, I will say, of not having a dog is like, and I don't know if it's because I had a dog. I mean, you probably felt it a little bit. It's like, I mean, I had a dog when I got Cooper when I was 18.
Yeah.
So it's like any point after high school or working or after doing comedy, whatever, like I just always had this dog. And so it's like, I mean, it was definitely good for me, especially at the time, but to now, like, to not have to go home in between places is like,
yeah.
I own a whole business, and sometimes I go, I got no responsibilities.
Dude, I watched.
Because you have to take this thing out to pee.
I was watching a dog for a week, and I was like, I felt like I was drowning. Yes. I felt like I was so overwhelmed. I was like, how many hours has it been since I was like, I didn't even realize that I leave my apartment and come back like 15 or 16 hours later, like on the reg. Like I'll be like, all right, I'm gonna go to the gym, go to the show, go to this, stay out of the bar. Like all of a sudden it's like, I leave at 4, I come back at fucking 1, and it's like, don't even have to second. And now all of a sudden I'm like, oh my God, I've been gone for 6.5 hours. I got a whole higgler. I gotta go to this out there. I gotta make it.
Yeah.
It was fucking too much.
When we would have to get up early for whole hecklers and I'd have to take Coop out before. We're like out there walking at freaking like 5 a.m. Because then we're going to be gone. I mean, Cooper was always really good about sleeping all day, but yeah, it's just like no responsibility.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
And I love Ace. I love this Frenchie. He's the fucking best.
And when you're with him, I mean, sometimes I dog sit and I'm hanging out with the dog and I'm laying on the bed and I'm like, oh, you're so cute. Yeah. And I'm like, oh, maybe I should get another one.
Right.
And then you got to get up in the morning before work and walk them and
you're like, that
make
sucks.
sure they eat and take a fucking pill. And you're like, fuck.
Yeah. I know. I can see it in Dallas's eyes. She's thinking about another one.
Get a second one?
Look, if the opportunity presented itself, she's like, he needs a friend.
I will say, I mean, Cooper did like having ladies.
Having
around.
2 dogs. And I just remember Dad always being like, because Dad was the one at the shelter being like, just get him. He's like, 2 dogs isn't any harder than 1 dog.
Yeah, that's true.
He's like, it's actually easier because now they have each other. And it's like, yeah, man, those schnauzers were hardened.
They were crazy.
They just needed each other and no one else. It was like,
sometimes I think about them and sometimes I'm like, I feel a little bit of guilt because it's like sometimes I'll say we had like kind of outside dogs and then they're like, what kind? And it's like they were fucking schnauzers.
Yeah.
But they were like fucking maniacs.
Schnauzers are outside. They're tough they're warriors of the dog world.
Dexter was crazy. Dexter would catch squirrels.
Yeah.
And was so fucking fast. And
silent. Mauser was like
and
warned everyone they were coming. We're coming to get you.
Remember when Mauser was covered in like those like warts or whatever schnauzers get that like makes them greasy? It's like a skin thing,
yeah,
specific to certain dogs. Oh, and then it's like he's being so cute, and then you're touching him, and you're like, you're so gross.
They just like also they were like. They liked outside more than they liked cut. They didn't want to be on our bed or like cuddle with us or hang out. They just, if they were inside, they're just looking out the window. So we're like, you can just be outside.
Yeah.
And they were rarely looking in the window.
Yeah.
I mean, only if people were
there,
rustling.
Yeah, they were crazy.
But Dad built them that doghouse. Remember, they'd get so warm in there.
Yeah.
Just from their body heat, that it'd be like frost on the outside because they're sweating their ass off in there.
Yeah, they were crazy.
Remember, we had them pull us on razor scooters once.
Yeah.
We're like, they're probably not big enough.
Dexter weighed like 17 pounds.
He was.
And
he was like 19 pounds of pure muscle. Yeah, he was a beast. Yeah, Mauser was at least 30, but I mean, we were only probably 60 or 70.
We were small,
yeah,
but and on wheels, but
still though.
That was crazy.
Yeah, we were like training them to be fighters. I always remember when they got in that fight, the big fight that fucking Mauser kind of limped after, and he had Dexter by the throat, and he fucking changed his bark.
Yeah.
Actually made it way better because he used to have a shrill bark, and then he was like, oh, oh, oh.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, whatever Mauser did, that was good.
Yeah, I fucked him up a bit.
All right, we can sign off for now. We went through, wow, what a whirlwind of emotions we went through. We learned a little bit.
I will always say, sometimes I explain a movie or somebody explains a movie to me. I love it.
Yeah.
I've always been like, I don't watch movies. I always say that. And I just like, I'm not going back to watch old ones. And so we read the synopsis. I would, sorry. And so I have always been like, I've told it to Nick because Nick's seen everything. And I'm like, I would love if there was a podcast where movies are just described to me in great detail.
Yeah.
And then that's what I would like.
But what if the podcast is like an hour long?
Yeah.
I'm like, I want like a 5-minute breakdown.
Yes. You don't want it to be an hour long. It would be a short podcast.
Man, maybe it'll be our Patreon side project.
But then then we just explain 2 movies to each other and you listen to it and you're like, is it worth it? Is it?
Is that going to be, that's our new podcast angle is we just start explaining movies.
Is it worth it? That's the new podcast.
Is it worth it? I like that. Yeah, maybe side proj.
And everybody who goes, you should have a podcast about that. You talk about it for like 20 minutes and then you're like, was it worth it?
Yeah.
I don't want to listen to that.
Oh, we do a bunch of things for 20 minutes.
Well, yeah, we're trying to fill an hour. I keep looking at the light instead of the camera. And I've been doing it the whole time and my eyes burn.
We'll start. All right. Well, stay tuned and be on the lookout for Is It Worth It? And my other side project, Jacking Off with Jack. Jacking Off with Jack Comstock. Got a lot of things in the works. Yeah, also
I'm
come
Jack
to
Comstock. I'm signing on and jacking off.
And now you've been jacked off with Jack Comstock. All right, boys, time to jack off.